You know the usual drill. I've been waiting far too long and I only have like 3 hours 56 minutes to finish Shadow Riptide Clash. So let's get to it. Her black tendrils stretch to here. No one can break the rules. You hear? And I'm rhyming. Interesting. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get through it. Let's get about it. Hopefully this will not take longer than 2 hours. All things considered, I just hope it's gonna be like, what, 30 minutes event or something like that. I hope for a short one. Alright, here we are. So, who are we talking to? Zhao. Okay. It's the second time we meet. How were you doing after that whole debacle of you getting sick in a hollow? Since we run into each other, let's chat for a bit. It doesn't seem like a coincidence whenever you were involved. I think as long as it's something that happens by chance, it can be considered a coincidence, you know? I mean, you could have just pretended not to see me. It's kind of hard to pretend not to see you. You're quite bright. Hey, Akira, since you're already here, wanna make a little deal? I need an adult. The HIA Club's latest game event features an exclusive battle tier for high-scoring players, along with a private chat channel that only they can access. They can share their gaming experience and tips there without worrying about being disturbed. That sounds pretty normal. Well, looks like you're quite a purist when it comes to gaming, but I hate to break it to you, you're missing out on a chance to get rich quick. Do tell, because I have like electric bills to pay. I also have electric bills to pay in Zone Zero. So you know what? What if that seemingly dumb guide in the chat channel about beating Ethereal Simulation is actually laying out a takeover plan that could shake up stock prices across multiple companies in an instant? You've lost me. What would happen if someone could read between the lines of these foolish strategy guides, buy shares when they're low, and then sell high after the acquisition plans go public? Yeah, and I'm totally in the woods. This is just my rough guess, but if you get into this high score channel, you might be able to find the latest winning scratch card numbers in the chat logs. Who would even post that? I mean, you want to find out who's leaking the info, right? Is that even happening? Or are you making crap up? Exactly, I just love talking to smart people like you. I'm not smart, I'm just not dim. So, can you help me out? Score high in the event, get into that channel and collect all the chat logs? Just because you're not dumb doesn't mean you're smart. I'm definitely not smart, but I am not stupid. So this should be the piece of cake for you. Once I get these logs, I'll handle the job of identifying if anyone has leaked important information. The pay will be good, and if you do happen to decide decode some secret message that leads to getting rich quick, I won't interfere. After all, that's a bonus perk for my collaborators. Well, hopefully I will get rich out of this, because as I said, I really do need to pay those electric bills. Fairy eats a lot of volts. Well, there might be some juicy intel about you, Zhao. Hey, intel about me doesn't count as a freebie. If you're curious about me, you can always trade your own secrets for mine, fair and square. I'd rather not. I'll find them all myself. Fairy, we're hacking! But before that, I need you to help me investigate the incident about the confidential information being leaked through the chat channel. Fine, I got this. Okay, so, gotta get out of here then. Find Layla for HIA special event. Am I leaving this area or is it over here? I'm stuck. I'm assuming, is that Layla or is that someone else? It's a cable car. So, which means I need to change location. If I'm going to HIA, then go to Lumina Square. Go. At least I know for a fact that it's like a battle situation is going to be really fast. Let's get through this. Maybe I shouldn't be actually recording this as well. I mean, it's not like a very important piece of intel for the whole gameplay. Oh well. Lila, I'm here for a secret chat. Hey there, welcome to the HA Career Club. Want to try out the new event Shadow Riptide Clash? Sure, let's do that. I'm gonna challenge the crap out of it. So, as usual, yeah, this sort of thing. We have 5 missions over here, then the front line, 5 again, and the clash 3. So, let's get through this. So while not in the enlightened Mile state, okay, Shongwang. I never remember her name in Japanese. Anedeshi. Also, I have a new trial use of bamboo. Let's get this. Oh, interesting. So maybe those are all of the newest 5S rank agents. So complete. Do I have like a time limit? No, I just have to make sure that none of my characters lose more than 60%. No, 70% of health. And enter the enlightened mind state once. Sounds easy for me. Because now I know actually how that works. And it's like a interestingly good combination. For some reason, Anedeshi is working really well with Dialin and Zhao. Well, let's go. And here we go. Look at how Dylan plays. Why am I in the dress? I don't feel combat ready. Hold on, I'm doing this. I didn't know I could do that. That's fun. Well, that's because I haven't actually reached it. Wait, what? Ready? More Ichigo. So stylish. Kind of lost the plot a little bit there. The game is glitching on me slightly. It took me a minute and a second. That second looks ugly. No, it doesn't. 000101. What's that spell in binary? I have no idea. Okay, complete. Actually, there's an easy way for me to find out what is 000101 in binary. Let me real quickly check then. Okay, give me a sec, I'm still checking. But it doesn't have like translation 000101. Weird. Yeah, well, I think that should be like 0001 possibly 0101, all things considered, but yeah. I don't see why not. Why not have like 000101? Eh. That's like a robot. Okay, but we're done with this part. Let's move to the second one, Anomaly Alliance. Ooh. And with Astra, yeah, on support, but we have the ghost hunting squad from the shack. Let's use her. And oh no, that's Jane. Sorry, Jane. I just saw like black hair and bangs, so never mind. I haven't actually seen you in ages. What are you doing, basically, in this day and like in current days? Infiltrating some other criminal organization? I'm gonna say I haven't seen Jane in ages. I've seen Chini recently, but she was a part of the event. Shuyan wasn't though. I mean, she was quite busy. And so was Seth, I guess. Was Seth part of that? Yeah, irrelevant. There we go. Second stage. I mean, the only thing I actually do enjoy about this particular type of game is that it's fast. Like, the battles in Zenizone Zero are super fast and flashy. Two things that I actually do enjoy. Because Genshin also have technically fast battles, but they're not as flashy. Oh crap, I actually forgot. Oh yeah, trigger anomaly. Hey, that's all. Oh, it's a big monkey guy. Please tell me he's never gonna become like a agent. I'm gonna be. No, it's not. Is that it? Who the fudge are you? Yeah, it is the monkey. Hold on, stay right there. You're in my kaleidoscope. You're seeing stars? You're gonna. Nice. Oh, alas, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, or Alice rise. Well, there we go. For a second, it's gonna 2 minutes, 5 seconds. How did that happen? No. Complete. Okay, so that's Anomaly Alliance. Moving on to Aftershock Alliance. How many alliances can we have? Okay, and this time we are dealing with Oval Squad. I still haven't noticed. What's the mission? I should be really watching the quests. Sorry, Seed. Back. Trigger follow-up attacks at least 2 times. That should be easy, considering Trigger is a part of this. And for some reason, like Soldier Zero on me. She's not in Obol Squad, technically. She was like she was in Silver Squad, right? I'm not quite sure, like, what are the naming conventions for the army in ZZZ Zero. Now, the Obol Squad, not sure what an Obol is. Sounds like a gem. Things like it should be something I should know, or at least learn by now. But I didn't. I know what silver is. It's a color. One of my favorite, actually. One of my favorites. Silver, green, blue, orange. Let me technically, I don't know. Top 2 are the green and silver. Basically, those are my top 2 favorite colors. Followed by closely by blue, I guess. I have orange, red, purple a little bit. But there's seriously, because I think I should actually know that. But Obo, like what? It's an ancient Greek coin, all things considered. Huh. So it is based on a coin, right? I guess. I think that makes more sense. So basically they are named after valuable commodities, I guess. Yeah, well. I'm shooting. Okay, let's go. Trigger! Hold on. I'm shooting. Yeah, there you go. 2 attacks. Too slow. Oh, there's a machine over here. I forgot I'm playing a different Anbi. There's so many flashing lights. I have no idea what's happening, but I'm causing damage. Switch. I think my robot's better. You go, big seed. Choroi. Well, that was fun. Moving on. That's number 3 out of 5. And so far it's taking me like 26 minutes. But I've wasted about 5 minutes of those by looking information online. Who cares? Okay. So we are moving, progressing the story, kind of. Okay. Chain Attack Alliance. And Chain Attack is being led by, and this time it's Astrayao, Soldier 11, and Lighter. What an eclectic bunch. Oh yeah, and by the way, what are the criteria? Trigger chain attacks at least 2 times. Doable. I mean, considering I have Astra on the team, it's gonna be pretty easy. That's like the character designed to make chain attacks happen really easy. Just like the since a couple of new updates, they have a bunch of characters that are designed to like have trigger mechanics happen. I think like Trigger was the first one that actually had trigger mechanics happen. Hence the name, I guess. Most of the Oval squad are actually like that. So I only have like 2 characters from Oval squad. Soldier 11 is one of them because Soldier 11 was released a little bit too before they decided, okay, you know what, we're gonna make this mechanic that agent's gonna jump in, help you out with an attack out of the blue. What is happening? Chain up. I said chain up. Lighter. Juhachigo. A little bit of a Dragon Ball reference. Juichigo. I missed every single one of my double punches. Lighter. Still enough. And sliced. Sasuga Juichi go. Cool. Second to last. And the last one is Disorder Alliance. Oh, and this is like a weird team as well. Grace. What's her face? Yuzuha. I'll say Yanhei or something. I don't even know. I forget the names. And Bernice. Again, and there seems like a good correlation between them. all their faces are smiley. Trigger disorder at least 2 times. How do I do disorder? Attribute anomaly effect duration increased by 50% when applying the disorder effect on enemies. I don't remember, but I will do it. Go. Another. Yeah, that worked. I'm gonna nail gun you. Switch. Burn. And step away from my umbrella. There's a monkey man again. Burn. Spin. Boom. Nice. Double whammy. Bernice, you okay there? Tumble and roll. Why is Butler pushing me? He just wants to deliver the pancakes. Also an interesting addition. He is from like every single agent, and even the Bompu is from a different team. Grace from Bellabog, Yuzuha from the Mystery Shack, Bernice from the Sons of Caldon, and Butler from was it, Victoria Housekeeping. Great. There's no rhyme or reason to this team, but apparently it works. I mean, honestly, I can see Bernice and Yuzuha getting along well, but I feel like, yeah, like Grace could hang around with them, but all things considered, I don't think that she'd be a good fit for the team of the two hyper chicks. Okay, so there we have it. That's gonna be 20, 20. I'm actually missing like 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 8, 10 additional plus whatever it is for the last one. Yeah, but it's the same amount of, yeah, I have unlocked them. I don't really need to play them again because it's the same basically mission, just on a harder difficulty. Instead of doing it like for a single time or 2 times, then doing it 3 or 4 times on a higher difficulty. And there's the Clash, which is basically me doing the missions with, yeah, I can actually do those. So complete Clash, clear the state with a score of 50,000. Okay, let's see how it works actually. No bumper for this one. Let's deploy. Oh, there's like actually also a canonical team map. The Firen Wolf and the Firen Bunny. Wolf and Bunny, like that's a very unlikely combination. And extreme. Is that like the anime called like that, Rabbit and Wolf or something like that? Regardless, but it wasn't like Bugs Bunny never actually. Well, at least in the old cartoons, he wasn't pitted against Wile E. Coyote. Conflicting Coyote and stuff like that, but well, technically, Wile E. Coyote was the same way as Ralph the Wolf, so they have just basically a different fur color and different nose color, but it's the same model. So the Coyote in Looney Tunes and the Wolf in the Looney Tunes are basically the same. I kind of miss Ralph and what was the name of the dog? Sam? Yeah, I think it was Sam. An old reference for the cartoons with a coyote and a dog. Shepherd, actually. Why are you fighting in this dress? I mean, don't get me wrong, you look fantastic, but I mean, it's actually a very good dress. Hold on, I'm waking up. Are you ready? Let's do it again. We can win. Oh no, there's another one. No. It Ice Blade. I'm waking up. You're annoying me. I know it's happening. Wake up! It's raining blades. Stop laughing, I'll kick your ass. Eat this. Wait, there's more! Believe it or not, I'm standing on air. Just gorgeous. Yeah, that's 59,000. Complete. Raxio, Raxio. So what's the second part? Not gonna lie, I really do enjoy this character. Fingers crossed that I'm actually gonna pull for her. I mean, I can pull for her, but the thing is am I gonna get her? Okay, so that's Clash 1, Clash 2. Different enemy though. Same team, different enemy. And we're also reaching for 50,000. I mean, it should be easy. I like the team up. Like Anedeshi and Zhao. There are too many cool girls in Zenless Zone Zero for me actually to pick right now. Because at the beginning I thought, yeah, Lucy. But now, when I actually have met Alice and Anedeshi and who else is actually like high on my list? That I like using. I mean, surprisingly, people like, but Astra Yao isn't that high on my list. I love Astra, don't get me wrong, like she has amazing abilities and she's a very good character to have, but I'm not usually going for the idol types. It's like the sword fighting girls, but for some reason, like, I'm not going that much for Hoshimiyabi. You may say that, yeah, Lucy isn't a sword fighter, but a baseball bat is a close second. I mean, you can wield it in the same way as a sword, basically. It just doesn't do slicing damage, it does bludgeoning damage. And this one's actually on fire, so it's even better. Snake Opal Squad? No. Pubsec? No. Sons of Kaldon? Lucy. Anyone from, I mean, I guess like Anbi from Cunning Hares. It's more like a sister and anything else. Swords everywhere. Who's shooting me? Oh, now what are you doing here? Hold on, I'm waking up. What's this even? Beautiful. Why am I so late? I'm woke up. Eat this. And you. Double. Okay, eat this. Cut you to shreds. ¡Mésameo! Too slow. Wake up. And 2. Is that enough? They do it too fast. Dang it. 4,000. Well, complete. Yeah, and the last one. Oh, interesting. I really don't like fighting against Jane Doe. She's far too fast and very elusive. Like, I just usually can't get into the gist of thing of doing like high combos. If I have to be like more careful and just more avoiding than going on the assault. But still. Just make sure you observe. It's like the opposite of what I just did in the previous fight. Because I also shouldn't be doing that much of attacking in the previous fight as well. I should be keeping attention on the enemy and yeah, avoid when I need to avoid and switch, defend when I need to. Well, regardless, it's the last battle. Hopefully I'll get an S rank just to finish it off, so I don't have to like repeat too many of those missions. So far I've only repeat one, the second clash. So I'm gonna try and ace it, basically get all the rewards. Other than that though, this is the last battle we're doing before we finish up the story arc. I wonder what are the secrets that Zhao, well, Akira found out for Zhao. We'll figure it out sooner or later. But right now I'm waiting, yeah, for this. Thinking of the fact that I'm actually fighting in a flamenco dress, I guess. It's raining swords. Stop shooting me. Oh, God damn it. Wake up! Wake up! Okay, screw this. Let's go. One more. One more time. Eat this. Damn it. I even reached the A rank this time. I guess that counts. I want to get an S rank, but whatever. Works for me. As I said, I just can't keep up with Jane Doe. Does also help the fact that I'm actually doing this pretty late, so. Yeah, but the usual excuses. Still I win, so no deaths. Even though I was pretty close. I should have been going like really fast. Hit, run. Well, no run. Just hit. Ah well. That's that. Let's finish it off. Let's get the rewards first. So here we go. 7 out of 9. Because it's achieve a score of 50,000, achieve a score of 50,000. I mean, those are not really that important. Because, like, what? Just getting a senior investigating log and a little bit more Denny's. Not really something I need. But yeah, like 150 polychromes. Other than that, I still need the polychromes for everything else. So let's just claim all over here. For now. It's still not actually complete because I still need to get this reward for finishing all of the Alliance missions, so tuning calibrator. Yes, ranking. But regardless, that is... Wait, do I need to finish it off? Congratulations, you've achieved the required score in Shadow Riptide Clash and have now unlocked special privilege reserved for higher scoring players. So about those special privileges, does it include is there a chat channel among them? There's an exclusive chat channel for high scoring players where you can freely meet like-minded players and share gaming tips without feeling disturbed by players from other tiers. Chat logs in this channel must be the evidence Zhao wants to collect. So without further delay, I copied all the chat logs I could collect and sent them to Zhao exactly as they were. However, sometime later, she unexpectedly shows up at the HIA club. Boss, what are you doing here? Zhao-chan? Surprised to see me here. Why did you come here yourself? Everything's wrapped up now, and you did a great job of my commission. Just now, all that I asked you to collect has safely made its way to my hands, and to match your impressive efficiency, I naturally rushed here to top speed to thank you in person. You're a good boss, I guess. So you done investigating? My bad for not being clear from the start. I don't sweat it, all those supposed leaks spreading through gaming lingo are just bait I planned ahead of time. I want you to help me collect these chat logs, just to confirm if the messages have really been leaked and turned into traps to catch prey. And as for those speculating who fell into the trap, even if they get their hands on this insider info, they only end up being led down the wrong path. So there was an entrapment. Cool. So naturally, the original leaker, having lost their value, will be ruthlessly thrown under the bus to take all the blame. As for what happens next, that's beyond your clearance level, Akira. Let's trade secrets, you know. It's a trade secret, you know. You're all so mysterious. Even without knowing the full picture, you're still willing to help me. You really are. But I can't make any promises so easily, so just let me stay mysterious. Let's keep our relationship close and distant, yet distant. Helping each other while avoiding harm. That's the most comfortable distance for both parties in the deal. Anyway, regarding these events, I sincerely thank you for your help. Please accept the full payment from Krampus without hesitation. Well, playing video games and getting paid for it, yeah, I'm living the dream, I guess. Well, another month and I don't have to worry about the electric bill, I guess. Okay, here we are. I think it's high time for us to actually test the new characters on the roster, because I have gotten Zao for free. The Chibi Usagi. Maybe I should call Chibiusa. Never mind. I think that just kind of occurred to me. Like pink hair, tiny, rabbit girl, and he's got a big sword to boot. Chibiusa. Is that you? Did you come back? Never mind. Let's just start her demo and see how she plays in combat situation. I wonder was the like, is it intentional for Zao to have? I mean, again, I know like rabbits are tiny, but Alice isn't. Are they rabbit and hare, or are they both rabbit? I think she's a rabbit fern as well. Hares are bigger, if I remember correctly. A lot more muscular, yeah. Well, regardless. I am here to eat carrots and kick ass. But unfortunately, the Bangbo has no carrots. That's a one weird sword. Okay, so when Frostbite points are full, switching Zao into combat will trigger entry skill Burst of Frost. When Zao activates entry skill Burst of Frost, an Ether Veil will... Wellspring will be activated. Okay, let's see how that works. So, oh, I'm Lucy. Perfect. So when Frostbite points are maximized, press space to shift to Zao and activate entry skill. Okay, let's... That looked nice. So, when Zao triggers an EX special attack under Ether Veil, a quick assist will activate. If switch out afterwards, it will automatically chain into basic attack, final verdict, and Zao will begin charging. Okay, so basically, while an Ether Veil press... I missed it. I was a little bit too slow on the update. There we go. Soldier 11. An Ice Swordsman, Swords Girl, and are we doing this? Okay. I forgot that she runs like a cartoon character. I'm late for Looney Tunes! Eat this. Let's do this. Haha, yeah! 2 on the field. Nice. Good ending. Zhao and Juichigo. Nice. I like it. I like the stylish finish. Okay. And the next demo, because I still haven't actually done that one. The technically the main character for this update. I'm gonna really try. I'm not actually certain. Should I maybe try pulling for her right now, or should I maybe wait until I finish the story? That is a good question. I'm kind of worried that if I don't wait for it until post, I'm gonna ruin my like the 50-50 chances. Ay. I mean, it's still like doesn't really matter. It's all superstition. Whether I do it now or I do it after the story. Ooh, her hair is actually glowing. I didn't know that. So, while not in the enlightened mind state, Ye Shunwang can accumulate Qin-Min sword force. Same attack still accumulate small amounts while pressing special to unleash EX special attack. Gale suppression will directly give 1 point of Qin-Min sword force. With 6 points of Qin-Min sword force, and while not in enlightened mind state, hold attack or press switch to switch in from off field and launch entry skill illuminating darkness, entering the enlightened mind state and activating Ether Veil verdict. That's a lot of words. I have no idea what they mean, but basically, okay, first of all, gain 6 points of sword force through basic attacks. Okay, let's get it. There's a sword. No, she's Virgil. Or, that's a lot of swords. Okay, hold it. I'm holding. The game. Now I'm floating. Okay, so in the enlightened mind state, Ye Shunwang can use stronger skills dealing honed edge damage. When enemies enter Ether Veil verdict, a veil vulnerability will be applied based on their stun damage multiplier. In enlightened mind state and with Qin-Min sword force, pressing attack to reach the 3rd hit will unleash basic attack enlightened mind skyward ascent. While airborne, repeatedly press attack to consume Qin-Min sword force and launch the powerful attack basic attack enlightened mind sunlight annihilation. Press ultimate to activate enlightened mind, return to dust and exit enlightened mind state. Okay. Let's go. It's raining swords! So after consuming decibels to activate ultimate chasing storms, press ultimate in the enlightened mind to unleash ultimate cleaving heavens, dealing massive honed edge damage to enemies. After using the skill, Ye Shunwang will exit enlightened mind and enter veil verdict will be removed. Okay, launch ultimate. I broke the sky. Impressive. I like her. Let's go. Where's the guy? Eat this. My turn. Impressive. I'm not gonna lie, she is amazing. So much damage. And such style. Good girl. She's a... it's kind of... I'm just kind of patronizing. Sasuga ore no ane deshi. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So we are definitely gonna try and get her, though the question is, do I really want to wait until the end of the story, or should I try maybe right now? Nah, I'm gonna make it like the end of a story thing, because how much time do I still have for this particular banner? I will tell you once the game decides to load itself up. Because right now I can only read about Rezonia. They're a unique byproduct of the hollows. They contain ether energy that can aid you in hollow exploration. However, they are highly unstable and cannot be taken out of the hollows. Shame. What can you actually stack up Rezonia? Well, I think the hollows change constantly, so even if you do stack up them, nothing, just gonna stop them, basically just get moved to a different place. Okay, so that's her. I haven't actually, let's watch the video a little quick. Nice. It's basically 2 in 1 because they have like a white hair, yeah, Shungwang, and we have like the brown hair Shungwang. Also have the rabbit girl. She also has an animation. Zao. Okay, that's the one. I've done the demos. I still have 11 days trying to get her, but I was still kind of interested in not this. Was Hollow Zero fun? No. Potential hypothesis? Yeah. Not sure what this is. Chapter Reforge. An old friend returns to Reforge through trials. In my renewed form, I ask you once again to become my proxy. So what's the potential archive? I mean, it would be nice actually if I get an S rank for free because I'm taking Bernice and completing my Sons of Caladon set, but... come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm already doing that. So I've already finished up Ellen, potential silhouette. And I'm going for the other character that I have, which is Grace. But other than that, can I obtain performance? Oh, okay, so it's how do, yeah, because to buy the potential rising gear I need to, yeah, do quests. So, and potential hypothesis? Would you like to experience Bernie's potential hypothesis? Cooperation exercise lets you experience combat, blah blah blah. Okay. How does that work? It's a demo, right? I mean, for all things considered, still getting polychromes out of that, so that's a plus. I was really hoping they're gonna give me like an access to a potential like S-rank character from the blue, but well, that would be a little bit too much considering we already got Zhao for free. I'm not gonna deny, like, I like Zhao. She's cute. Not sure if I can trust her as far as I can throw her, but sure I can fire her quite far. God, that sounded probably wrong. I wouldn't trust her as far as I can throw her, and considering she's small and Usagi, I could probably throw her real far. So, potential activation, the cooldown of Afterburn is reduced, and Bernice's anomaly mastery and damage scale with initial energy generation. When hitting enemies with basic attack, mixed flame blend, it can trigger the Afterburn effect without consuming heat. Sounds nice. But still, I don't have access to Bernice. Okay. I'm spinning. So, when squad mates trigger Afterburn 12 times, Bernice gains 1 Ember Flow. When Bernice enters combat with Ember Flow, she activates EX special attack, intense heat, tossing method, dealing fire damage, and then the skill heavy attack hits enemies with an anomaly. It triggers the Abloom effect. So, after squad mates trigger Afterburn 12 times, Bernice gains 1 point of Ember Glow. That was nice. Okay, now we're just defeating him. Hold on. What you got over there? Hi. You bore me. Home run. Ouch. Beautiful. Well, regardless though, it's all fun and games. A bit of new... Oh, I even get... I didn't notice that. The daily performance for doing that as well. Cool. Complete. But yeah, that actually, this particular event doesn't grant me anything other than polychromes and the other currency that I need to build on my character, which is all fun and games, which I like, fun and games. But overall, let's move on to the final part. Do I have any resources to pull for characters other than the characters on the current event banner? Let's just move to the proper page once the game decides to load up, because right now I can only read about a small supply collection points in the holo can be accessed multiple times and will respawn the next day, but note that there's a weekly limit on total collections. Yeah, so I'm gonna remember that for future reference, I guess. Regardless though, can you please, going out of the note number 64 about holo investigation, to the proper game. I would appreciate that. How long do you have to load? I think I should upgrade something of my computer. I'm usually a lot more patient than that, but... well, regardless. Yeah, here we are. Why do I hear Chinese? Alright, because I am in the peninsula. Okay, so that's the first part done. Bernice. So we've done this part. Let's go for the signal search. I think that's going to be like the longest list of signal searches I could ever have, because we're starting off with the exclusive one, which I'm going to be trying to get. I mean, I have like 33 searches for a guarantee, remaining 11 days, and I already have like 36 already present in my account, plus resources for about what, 15 more, I guess. Other than that, I already have Zao. Then we have the exclusive. Yeah, first S-rank signal guarantee to be rate up agent. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, can I say that of the other one as well? No, that would be too powerful, I guess, and kind of cheating. Other than that, the W engine for you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Her name is so short that I still don't remember it. Okay. I'm going to the stable. Oh, I have 30 of those. I wasn't even aware of that. And the bamboo? 2 of those. Let's start with the bamboo. Signal searches. Da-da-dun-dun. 1A. I'm not gonna go for every single one of them for the bamboo. So, what is the bamboo that I'm getting? Bamboo, bamboo, avocado, confirmed. And the last one, signal search. Nope, not an S rank, but ooh, 3 A ranks, impressive. And the A ranks are Sumo, Penguin, and Avocado. Confirmed. Okay, nothing special, but let's go for the stable one. I'm getting an S rank in 80 searches, so nothing special is gonna happen here. But yeah, let's just maybe we're gonna get Manato maxed out. Let's get it on. So, starting with 10. Ooh, double A. When it comes to engines and agents, I kind of like to see the animation. So let's just dash through all of those B ranks. Because I've gathered so many of those that I think I'm going to start my own shop. This one's pink, this one's green, all the colors of the rainbow. Mark 1. It's a cactus. Ooh, there we go. The vault. Something for Nico. Moving on. Alpha. Where's Omega? Man, move. I'm clicking. What's happening? Fine. Okay, that and another W engine for... Karen. Cool. Okay, confirmed. Second. Just a single A. Let's go through it. And from Mark 2s to another base. That's based. An inflection. Inflate yourself. Arrow. Straight and narrow. Base. Based again. Plenty Luna. Plenty of Lunas. Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo. Alpha. Ooh, again. A superstar. But I could use an agent, not a engine. I guess regardless, it's still good to boost up your engines. At least the ones that you got. And the last one. I don't know why I was actually hoping for an S rank. Only one A rank in for this one. Okay. A Novi Luna Mark 1 Alpha and Mark 3 and Inflection Based Revolver. Where's Ocelot? Alpha Revolver Alpha and Dare
Pan Inhu Ungaku-san yori iza kenzan.
Pan Inhu joins the fray. It's Kung Fu Panda, but a lot more dressed. And Plenty Luna. That's that. Well, I wanted an agent, I got an agent. Confirmed. So we are done and done for this recording.